What's up everybody, Downton Panic here, and welcome to another manga review. So, chapter 98 of We Never Learn. Now after learning the fact that Yuiga has cancelled his VIP recommendation, it's nice to be seeing Miss Kurisu looking genuinely concerned for Yuiga's future really. As we have a couple of panels where she's arguing with the principal to basically put the VIP recommendation back on for him. And this sort of part of the chapter is actually really nice, considering we know this sort of relationship of respect is being built between the two characters. And, you know, it's nice to see Miss Kurisu actually helping Yuiga out for once. So that was nice. But the main bulk of this chapter is in fact the girls themselves. So they're studying and they're basically coming to terms with the fact that Yuiga is no longer obligated to teach him. And life must go on, as they state. So, do their attempts to carry on studying without their teacher slash our main character work? No, not at all. It was absolutely hilarious watching their attempts. Fumino, she tries but then forgets that he's not there and sort of asks for help from him and gets all flustered and embarrassed when she remembers he's not there. So that's completely to her character and nice to see. And then we have Uraka's attempt. And she lies to herself saying she's kept together. But if you honestly think keeping yourself together is having your soul leak out of your body, and drawing a picture of the person you're supposedly not missing with skills like Picasso, then you're doing a good job, Tomoko. Really good job. But no, she's struggling herself. Rizu is not really coming to terms with it, as in she doesn't really get the whole thing just yet. But, you know, it was a nice comedic scene within this chapter that was quite refreshing actually. Okay, so this chapter, although it was really nice, did have a bit of weirdness to it. And the weirdness came towards the end where they found a handkerchief belonging to Yuiga, and Fumino and Uraka basically start sniffing it, which was a little bit weird. And if I'm perfectly honest, it was a bit diminishing for Fumino's character. We know her as being this upstanding, sort of together character that wants to pair up Yuiga with one of the girls. But this chapter, she goes weird and psycho, almost. Almost desperate, if I'm honest. And it does add a bit of level to her character, so that was nice as well, considering the fact that we see this kind of relationship slowly building, or slight affectionate building towards Yuiga from Fumino. But I think it's just admiration and respect, mostly. But who knows, it could actually, you know, evolve into another part of the love triangle, even though it will no longer be a triangle. But at this point, is it really a triangle? And, yeah, so that was a bit weird. However, is Yuiga gonna stop teaching? No chance. It's the main purpose of the series, you know. Yuiga shows up at the end, apologising for being late, and basically states his test scores are getting better, so good job Yuiga. So basically the whole reason as to why Yuiga wants to stop doing it, stop the VIP recommendation, is so his character can evolve and develop a bit more by actually going towards his own dreams. And that's good to see, because we don't get much development from Yuiga throughout the series. So it'd be good to see where that goes. Now overall, this chapter was a delight to read. It's brilliant comedy, an okay storyline because it didn't really have a plot this episode, which was a bit of a comedic gag. Helped lift this chapter to a whole new level. Most of the comedy comes from the brilliant facial expressions, which is the same pretty much throughout this manga already. And the facial expressions in particular that really got me in this chapter was from Fumino and Uraka. Plus, just seeing how much the girls care for Yuiga, as well as Miss Kirisu, was just a delight as well. And like I said earlier, we get a bit more insight to Fumino's character. You know, possible hint towards her being affectionate towards him. Who knows? But overall, I would highly recommend this chapter to anyone who's wanting to have a good laugh reading a manga series. It was a great chapter and I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10 overall. Because I believe it deserves that. So, with that said, this is going to conclude the review. So I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts on the chapter is below in the comments. Like the video if you like the video, dislike the video if you dislike the video. Subscribe if you're new so you never miss a video from me. And I'll be continuing to upload a chapter review for this series once a week. But until next time guys, keep reading.